Good evening, everyone. Priyanka this side. I'm the skill expert for web technologies here, and today I will be walking you through through how the competition will be taking place in round four. Congratulations to all the participants who has qualified for this round. I would say that it is the much awaited round, and you must have been waiting for so long for this one. So let's discuss what will be there in for web technologies in junior skills round four. And before I start with the what will be there and and for web technologies, I would request that all of you can write your questions or your queries in the chat box, and I will be answering those queries at the end of this webinar. So let us start. And talking about junior skills round four. So first thing is that it is happening on 28th of February. For web technologies, it will be taking place from 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. You will soon get an email from Qrencia, where you will have all the details regarding the timelines, as well as you will get a guideline document which you can refer to understand that how the competition needs to be conducted, and how do you have to attempt the competition and submit the solutions. So in web technologies, first thing first, that we'll be talking about the problem statement that you will be attempting. In the problem statement, it is similar to the one you had in round three. The complexity level has increased. Here you have to design and style the layout of a web page. So you will get a problem statement having a description of a web page, how you have to create it, and what design element should be there on the web page. And then you have to add some features accordingly using JavaScript. So this will be the problem statement, and all the you have to take care that you read the instructions very carefully. You don't miss on the files that you have to submit in the solution. Coming to the marking scheme, on what parameters you will get judged. So the judging parameters will be based on the presence of website elements. So as per the instruction that will be given in the problem statement, the website or the solution that you will share must have the website elements, those website elements. And the quality of styling is something that we'll be looking for. So your design quality should be good, and your website element should look good. So look and feel and the application features will be there. So that will be the part of judging. Next is the tools and software. So tools and software that you can use are for code editor. You can use Visual Studio Code, you can use Atom, you can use Notepad++, as well as per your choice, you can go with Notepad as well. So, and talking about the languages, so the problem statement will be based on HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript, that is ECMA5 onwards. Coming to the tools, you must have WinRAR to zip a folder on your system so that you can upload the solution at the end. So at the end, you have to upload a zip file on Qrencia. So the link will be shared on which you have to submit the solution. And I'm sure you all are aware that how it has been done in round three. So the similar steps will be followed in round four as well. The problem statement that you will have will be of 3 hours, and you will get half an hour extra for submitting the solution. So from 4 to 7 you must be able to complete the solution, and between 7 to 7:30 you will get time to submit the solution. In case you complete the solution earlier than the defined time, so you can submit the solution before the time as well. So you can submit it before 7 as well, so there will be no issues in that. Now coming to the steps to how will you be attempting the competition. So first of all is that as during the scheduled time of the competition, you will have to click on this link as you have done in round 3 as well. So such an email will be shared with all of the candidates shortly, and you will have to click on this link, and also you have to use this participation code. So once you'll click on this link, so such a page will open where you have to enter the email ID, your participation code, as well as you have to select the skill in which you are in. So the skill should be as per your group. So for group 2 students or group 2 participants will have to select web technologies group 2, and group 3 candidates have to select web technologies group 2, group 3, sorry. Some participants are still um, joining in. So don't worry who are joining it now. So this recording will be available on YouTube, and we'll share the link as well as soon as it is uploaded on YouTube after this webinar. Now after this you will have to click on the button to start your attempt, and here you will be able to see that your skill in which you are there, and you can see the schedule. So it will be, the timelines will be defined from 4 to 7:30 p.m. on 28th of February, and you will get a download button there. And on clicking the download button, you will get a zip file in which there will be a problem statement, there will be media files, as well as there will be other supporting files that are required to be there with the problem statement. So you have to go through the problem statement. So that's why WinRAR tool is very important, so that you can unzip the file and see the question paper accordingly. So such a problem statement will be there with all the description, with all the instructions for web technologies, and read that and those instructions carefully, as well as in those instructions it is clearly mentioned that how do you have to submit the solution. So just read them carefully. And after you complete the solution, you have to upload the solution on the same link that was shared on your email on which you clicked and started the competition. So you have to come back and upload the solution here. And once done, so you will see such a message that well done, you have uploaded the solution successfully. And this means that you have uploaded the solution and your solution has been received at our end. So we will be able to evaluate the solution, as well as just take care that the instructions mentioned in the test projects are need to be followed very carefully. So for example, if there are any files missing, any JavaScript file or any CSS file that has been asked for, must be there, otherwise your marks will be deducted. As well as there is one important thing that students actually sometimes forgot to do, that is the code quality and the naming convention that needs to be followed. So the file, if it is specifically mentioned in the test project that the file name should be something, so that name should be same as asked in the problem statement. And for other instructions as well, that you have to make the website responsive, and it should be responsive on the specific breakpoints. So take care of those things, as these are the small things which will provide you marks and make you score higher. So let me just go back and just show the candidates who have joined a little later. I'll just show that what is there in Junior Skills Round 4 for web technologies. So this is the problem statement. So problem statement will have design, and you have to style the layout of web page, as well as provide the dynamic behavior using JavaScript. For example, form submission, timer, or different things. As for example, validation should be there. So such a dynamic behavior can be asked for. Now coming to the marking scheme again, in the judging parameters, you will be judged on the basis of presence of website elements, quality of styling, look and feel, and the application functionality. Then the tools and softwares we are talking about. So in tools and softwares, you should have code editor on your system, and it can be Visual Studio Code, Atom, or Notepad++. As per your preference, you can go ahead with. And in terms of languages, you should go ahead. We'll be share the problem statement on the basis of HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript. And you will not be allowed to use Bootstrap framework in the website. So you have to make the website responsive using your own CSS and media queries. Now coming to the tools, a specific tool that you have to use is WinRAR, which will be helpful in zipping a folder as well as unzip it. Now let us take the queries of all of you one by one. So the queries that are related to the tomorrow's to the web technologies, particularly junior skills round 4 competition, will be answered here. Okay, so the questions asked are so you are asking which technologies will be used, Praneeth. So you can check that as on the screen that HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript will be there. Now coming to the which features can we expect. So features are from the JavaScript perspective, the dynamic behavior that can be provided on the website will be there. As I mentioned earlier, it can be related to form submission, form validations on a form, and it can be a timer that can be added, a simple button click it is mentioned that timing would also be a judging criteria. So in the defined timeline, you have to complete it. If you complete the solution earlier than defined time, then there is no extra marks for that. So but you have to submit the solution in the defined time. So I would request you to take a look at this slide that has been displayed on your screens, and ask the questions according to these things only, because these are the technology and judging parameters that will be there. Other than that, there will not be anything else. Will there be JavaScript storage API is one question. So no, there will be no JavaScript storage API will be there. So it is only HTML, CSS3, and JavaScript. No external framework will be there. Aman is asking that if any specific naming convention for making a zip file will be there. So yes, there will be a specific naming convention that needs to be followed, and it will be provided in the instructions in the test project. So just take a look into the test project whenever you start the competition. You can see that what is the naming convention that needs to be followed. Hi, Cheryl. You are asking that if you can join the webinar, or how can you join the webinar of painting and decorating? I would request you to go onto the official website of Junior Skill and check the link there. Else, you can drop an email from there only, from the email ID that is available on Junior Skills website. If we have any other questions that have not been answered, request you to please ask them in the chat. So HTML5 related elements will be there and will be asked. Not no external API such as related to storage will not be there. So the specific elements cannot be told that what exactly will be there in the test project. So I would request you to not ask the specific about the specific elements that will be there in the test project. Related to the result and about their announcement, so you will get updated on the Junior Skills website. So keep looking onto the Junior Skills website. Okay, thank you so much. I think we don't have any more questions. all the very best to all the participants. Do well and do your best. So all the very best. Thank you.